Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your tarotvideoscope for December 2016 by Ama. This will be a general reading and it is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising and Aquarius Moon. Please listen for all of these three signs because sometimes most of your messages may show up for you through your moon sign or even through your rising sign. If you are interested to hear more about your monthly prediction, please click on this link down here below. That will take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase for those of you who are interested to hear a continuation of this video. It is holiday season, so happy holidays to you if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sometimes if you don't subscribe, maybe not all of these messages will make sense to you, so please subscribe. This way you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, my email is lightworker@gmail.com. You may email me to schedule an appointment, or you may also contact me through my website, LightWorker.com. Let's now focus on this reading for you, Aquarius. The general feelings that I am picking up through this reading for you, they have to do with divine forces and divine energies intervening to fulfill a goal of yours or a wish or a dream of yours. Some sort of a brand new beginning. There could be some new developments happening within a relationship, or this could be meeting someone new things that have to do with your workplace or even with your career in general, travels, and a possible move. Now, let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Hierophant or the Pope. The meaning of the card is divine forces intervening to fulfill one of your wishes, dreams, or goals. Prayers being answered. It also means opportunity showing up for you. It also means truth, understanding, family structures, higher learning, and higher education. Allow me to tune in and to focus so this way I can figure out why this card showed up for you in this reading, Aquarius. You have to be very careful about everything that you hear, people that you deal with, the possibility of signing some sort of a new contract or a new deal or an agreement with someone. Not everything that you will hear will be very pleasant. I also keep getting that some people may not necessarily be encouraging you to pursue your dreams, or they may be you may sense some hostility coming toward you or even criticism. Choose to follow and choose to accept only words of praise coming toward you. Associate yourself with people that trust in you, and associate with people whom you know they have been honest in the past and they have been helping you a lot. By focusing to choose and only focus on seeing the positive things within a situation. Because I feel like whatever you always wanted to accomplish, somehow it's coming together for you in this month of December. For some of you, this could be some sort of a situation that maybe has been ongoing for you for a lot of months or even a lot of years. So maybe you always wanted to do this or to complete this. You always had some sort of a dream, in other words, or a goal. And for some of you, in December, you may finally get closer to that goal, realize this goal, or this wish may finally be showing up for you. I feel that some of you could be having something important to say that you would like to share with other people, with the media. It could be something that you have created, something, maybe you have a spiritual message for people and you like to share that in videos. Maybe you want to do what I do, like doing videos on YouTube. Maybe you always wanted to start your company, or whatever your wish is. I feel that for some of you, this may just happen for you in this month of December. For some of you, this month we have a lot of focus in your relationships, even in love relationships, because I keep getting a mixed energy here. For some of you, it could be things ending in a relationship sense, and this may not necessarily be a bad thing. And for others, you may deal with getting to know someone new, and maybe a new bond or a new relationship could be forming. As this year ends and the new year begins, I keep getting that many of you Aquarians will have at least one wish come true. So, I feel like this energy of wish fulfillment, for some of you, it's continuing well into 2017. Maybe something new, this realization of your dreams, goals, and wishes could happen for some Aquarians now in December, and for others at the beginning of 2017. But I keep hearing that surely this will be a very, very interesting end of the year for you. The next card that you have, it is the Nine of Wands right here. It does fall in the position of what could be crossing you. To me, the Nine of Wands, it means tying up loose ends, don't give up now, one last push, one last delay. I feel that some of you, as you are getting ready to finalize something or to complete something, to make something happen, in other words, I feel that you may feel the need to consult or to ask the opinion and the advice of someone else. Could be someone close to you with whom that you are trying to get their opinion or their view on the things. You could reach out to someone, to some sort of a professional. Maybe you need them to kind of help you in this last stage of things. You could be consulting with a lawyer, an attorney, maybe someone who is a website developer, and maybe they're going to help you with a website or some sort of a project that you have. You may be consulting with a nutritionist, maybe a yoga guru, somebody else who's really good in training people. It could be physical training. You could be consulting someone, maybe you are in a need, maybe you need some guidance, spiritual guidance, and you could be consulting someone, maybe consulting tarot or astrology or other spiritual services. I feel that some of you are so close to completing or achieving something big. This could mean that this is getting so close to some sort of a great success that has to do with your career, your financial situation, or if you already have a business or you are self-employed. I feel that something here is coming together for you. Someone could be presenting to you some sort of a job offer or some sort of an opportunity. And I also keep hearing the word networking, networking, networking. I don't know whether they are advising for you to start networking because it's going to lead you to some success. You could be also going into different networking events, because I do see you surrounded by people that are very curious to know about you, what you do, and everybody is exchanging business cards, and everybody is talking about some sort of a business plan or exchanging different kinds of business idea. You could be starting to create or even be part of some sort of a forum that is intended to kind of inspire people and to kind of check in with people how well they are doing in this process of self-fulfillment or in the process of reaching a certain goal, whatever that means for you. And I feel that for many of you, whatever is going on, you are going to choose that one thing that matters for you. Maybe it matters for you in a career sense, in maybe there's some emotional meaning to that. That one thing that you are going to hold on to it because this is the source of your inspiration. This is the source of that is going to keep you going. So many of you are going to focus on finding that one thing. It could be that mental philosophy and you hang on to that. It could be a positive attitude and you hang on to that. It could be finally finding that person with whom you always connect and they have always been there for you and hanging on to them, and that's all you need to move on forward with the rest of your life. Some of you could be holding on to some sort of a good memory as a way for you to push yourself forward rather than focusing on bad memories. So that one positive thing that will keep you going forward. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Ace of Cups. It does fall in the position of what is above you. To me, it means all good things emotionally showing up for you. So the cup here is full, it's filled full of joy here and is overflowing. It means a new love, a new journey, a new passion, some sort of a breakthrough, and it also means something to look forward to, following your heart, following your passion. I feel that for many of you, somehow you will be guided toward the realization of your dreams, toward some sort of a new beginning. It feels to me like some sort of a special intuitive message, or even your own psychic and intuitive ability, your own gut is telling you to take a chance or to take a risk, to start doing something. If anything wasn't working for you anymore in an emotional level, so it's not about the money. I feel like they're talking, if anything wasn't making you feel good anymore, something is going to happen because you're going to break that barrier, or you're going to break this attitude, or you're going to break these kind of emotions. I feel like some of you could actually make lemonade out of lemons. Whatever life throws at you, you are going to be able to transform that into something more useful. You are going to learn important lessons, and nevertheless, you are going to move forward. A lot of emotions will be transforming. A lot of you Aquarians don't allow yourself to be intimately close to someone in a physical sense, in a mental sense, or even spiritually and emotionally. And I feel that in this month of December, some of you may be surprised about how much you have changed. For some of you, there's going to be an easy connection here with someone where you are going to feel like there's no need for you to constantly worry or to keep your guard high. So it's like the emotional barrier, the guard that you have around your heart is going to melt away. Maybe because of this new relationship that could be entering your life. Again, for some of you it's going to happen in December. For other ones it could happen at the beginning of 2017. This could be that finally you decide to pursue a hobby, to pursue your passion in life. And that is going to change everything about you, because again, these emotional barriers that you have around your heart are just going to melt. You're going to have a lot to look forward to in this month of December, as consequently also in the new year 2017. The next card that showed up for you, it is the World. Oh, I think I forgot to show you the card right here. It does fall in the position of what is the root cause of this. To me, the World represents gaining back control. It also means news and information, important unions, gatherings, encounters. It also means travel, taking a chance, or taking a risk. I feel that some of you could be thinking or even overthinking here and analyzing everything in details, because I feel like you are weighing out your options here, either this one or that one. This could be that maybe some opportunity shows up for you and you are looking at the positive of these opportunities and the negative of these opportunities. Some of you could be making a list of pluses and minuses. Other Aquarians, maybe you are writing down and you're making a list about other things. Maybe you are making a list of things that you need to let go and things that you want to happen for you. I also keep getting other Aquarians making a list of foods that you eat. Maybe this is by doctor's orders, or maybe you consulted with a dietitian or and a nutritionist, and you have to look at some things diet related. Maybe you need to turn your health around. So for some of you, sometimes you speak to a nutritionist and you have to figure out this elimination diet. You eat certain foods and then you figure out, you keep a note of how your body reacted to that. That could be the case for some of you. Other Aquarians, I feel like you are either talking or speaking and other people are taking notes. You are telling or guiding other people. You are teaching them how to do something new. You could be in a position of training other people, or you may be put in a position when you are in charge of a certain project. I also keep getting a feeling that maybe other ones, you could be starting a new job. So this could be you being trained into learning new things. Whatever this is, I feel the way how you communicate with others is going to change. Maybe the way you express yourself is going to change. Maybe you are now going to use new words. You may communicate in a new foreign language. Maybe you are going to use new different platforms to connect with people via email, via Skype. Maybe there are other technology here that you could be using to connect with people. And I definitely keep getting that many of you will have a chance here, or even a platform to present some new ideas, or again something that you are working on or that you have been creating to other people. Maybe there are other websites besides YouTube, and maybe you are, posting videos or vlogging and blogging in all kinds of different websites. I also keep getting that some of you could be getting some sort of an interest into worldly issues like politics, like being a vegetarian, laws, policies, religion, customs, whatever, or spirituality. So many of you could be also oriented toward the bigger things in life. You could be part, you could find yourself involved into something that has to do with a political movement, a religious movement, a spiritual movement, or something else of importance that in the area where you live seems to be important because it's affecting a lot of people. I keep getting that your world is about to change. For some of you, that means that spiritually, internally, you are going to change. And it could also be that there's going to be new unexpected development. And as a result, your whole world is going to change, but I don't see that as being a bad thing. For some of you, these changes are good changes. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Knight of Wands. If it represents a person, and it does fall in the position of the recent past. If it represents a person, generally it means it represents an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. The meaning of this Knight of Wands is changes are daunting or intimidating. People do adore this Knight of Wands. He could also be bossy, risk-taker, or insensitive to others. This Knight of Wands for some of you could be a child or a grandchild, or a younger member, maybe in the place where you work, that considered to be younger. Whoever this person is, I feel like they have a lot to say, or maybe they're talking a lot, or maybe they're blabbering a lot, and for some reason you are not necessarily too fond of this King of Wands. For some of you, you may find out something about a child or a grandchild, a niece or a nephew is saying that may not necessarily be true, and you may be forced to confront them with the facts or with the truth. So you may finding out something that you are not necessarily pleased. They are also, this Knight of Wands, to some of you, not to all of you, this won't apply to all of you. Maybe he's telling you something that is going to take you a little bit as a shock, or is going to give you something to think about. I feel that for some of you, you have to deal with some changes that have to do with your home or your house. You could be buying or selling a piece of property, maybe some sort of a contract or agreement in relation to a home or to a place of work is coming to an end, and you're going to have to make changes or trying to rearrange and negotiate. Maybe someone wants in a deal, or maybe they want to get out of a deal, whatever this is. So again, somebody maybe they want in a certain deal, or in a certain situation, or maybe they want out of a deal or of a situation. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Six of Swords, and it does fall in the position of the near future. To me, it means mental or physical voyage toward a new place, new ideas, new endeavors. So it means travel or even a possible move. It could be a counselor, a book, a new idea, a new philosophy, maybe, a new way of living. For some of you, I feel like toward the end of December or even the beginning of January, you're going to have some a new living situation, maybe new living arrangements. For other ones, I feel like there's going to be traveling. Some of you could have a lot of traveling to do even in 2017. For some of you, these travels maybe have to do with expanding a business that you have. You could travel for work. Other ones may be traveling to meet someone. Someone with whom maybe you will be in a relationship with. Other Aquarians could be consulting someone in relation to a possible trip or in relation to a possible move. Maybe you are trying to move in a different country, overseas, in a different area, but before you do so, you may be consulting with someone. You may be consulting with a travel agent, with a real estate agent. You could be consulting, maybe you want to get your chart done to find out how this will play out for you if you were to move in this area or in this other area. But again, you are consulting with someone to play out your options, have all the cards in the open before you decide what is happening here for you. Just out of nowhere, you may find yourself traveling for whatever reason, and maybe not now, but 6 months from now, you may find yourself living in one of these places where you casually traveled. I feel that many of you with live old habits, bad habits, some sort of an attitude or behavior, or even that maybe it wasn't working for you anymore, and you are now ready to learn new things, to break old patterns. So maybe if you always had some kind of a procrastinating attitude, now you're going to do something about so you don't procrastinate all the time. Or maybe you always wanted to quit smoking, or maybe you don't know how to confront people, and now you are finding a way here to confront people to be successful without being too upfront or too pushy. Maybe you could learn here, breaking an old habit about, I always get myself stuck into some situations, and now you are going to do something about it so you don't always end up stuck in certain situations or even attracting certain relationships or certain people. Many of you will be opening up new doors about the future. Whatever changes are happening to you, that will lead to better places. Even if it is painful and something is coming to an end, I keep hearing that eventually will take you to a better place. I keep getting an image like as if a key is being given to you. And with this key, you can open every single door that you like. You can do every single thing that you always wanted to happen for yourself. You can make your dreams come true. For some of you, I feel like there's a little bit of nostalgia. maybe nostalgia over friends of childhood, maybe other family members or relatives and loved ones who maybe are not alive anymore, and there's going to be a little bit of nostalgia over them, kind of remembering them, talking about them. Other Aquarians, you could remember about your old home where you used to live. Someone out there is going to get a piece of inheritance. This could be a piece of a property, a piece of a land. There is going to be some sort of an inheritance that could show up for you, and some of you could cash in into this piece of property or this piece of inheritance that is showing up for you. And maybe because it's the holiday season and a lot of you could be traveling, maybe this is also you driving someone to and from an airport or a train station, and there's going to be a bittersweet parting of ways. But generally, emotionally, I feel like you are headed towards new things. Emotionally, you are going to feel different. There's a lot in your plate, a lot of emotions here that you are going to go through in this December, and most of them, they seem to be taking you toward a much more positive direction. Now allow me to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages. Please remember to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, some of these messages may not necessarily make sense to you. I get a lot of emotions around new beginnings. Some of you could be very excited. For some of you have that butterfly feeling in your tummy. I hear that in this month of December, there will be some sort of an exchange of importance or trading in products, services. You may exchange, you may do some exchanges, like currency exchanges, trading. Other Aquarians could be trading something old for something new. A new bond is forming. This could be a new love in a new love romantic sense for some of you Aquarians. You may get an answer or a solution, or something is coming to fruition in relation to something that has been blocking you for months or even for years. You're going to have some new development in relation. If you had some blockages, maybe a divorce settlement has been blocking you for quite some time, there's going to be new developments. If it is another legal case, new developments. If maybe your relationship felt a little stale, then now new developments. If it is in relation to finances, again, new developments. Whatever this is, something is going to happen. If you had some stagnation in your financial situation, again, they keep saying that something is going to happen to get things rolling, to get things going for you financially or in a financial sense. Some of you could see money showing up for you in the form of passive income. Everything you say, everything you do, everything you create will be under a thin lens. Many people will praise you for it, but there are also going to be people criticizing you or talking you down. I get a series of short distance trips for many of you starting now in December and maybe going well into 2017. A teacher, a mentor, a boss, a superior, someone of affluence and importance may step in to help you in your career in a big way. Don't just trust anyone with your secrets. Don't just trust anyone about revealing to them your plans for your future or your ideas or about something that you have or that you are working on. Could be an invention that you are working on. You will find yourself under the spotlight. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Click in the link down here below if you like to hear a continuation of this video, and if you like to schedule a private consultation, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, and you may also contact me through my website amalightworker.com. Have a blessed month. Happy holiday season to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the new videos that I'm working on for next year, 2017, your yearly predictions. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.